brought a bunch of us in for a training session on how to be a big. And this was kind of a funny training session, I think, because it was 3 young guys, all in their probably mid to late 20s. And that was it. They didn't have anything else, and it's a little rare for big brothers and big sisters. They have a tougher time finding male mentors than female mentors. So here we are, 3 young guys. We go around the room and we're, giving our reasons for why we wanted to be a big brother. And one guy said it best. He said, "Well, have you seen their movie Role Models? I just really think that looked like a lot of fun." I wanted to, I'm really into live action role playing, and I hope that my little wants to go and have sword fights. That meeting continued, and the question came to me, "Well, what do you think you and your little brother will do?" I said, "Well, I don't know, probably things like what my dad did with me. We'll rake the leaves, we'll do other yard work, we'll work on the car, we'll clean the house." And, it elicited a lot of laughter. And then I got matched with Devian. It's been about 2 years now. She was 8 when we were matched. And turns out 8-year-olds don't like doing any of those things. Devian and I typically will do homework together on school nights. I know some of you have probably seen him wandering the halls. I pick him up from school, come back here, work on homework for an hour, hour and a half, and then we go and do some sort of fun activity, whether that's play tennis or go to Buffalo Wild Wings where you can play video games, or even play video games and ping pong here in the terrace. And then usually end with dinner and take him home. And Devian is a very special kid who I'm lucky to have. We heard about all the different backgrounds that the kids in Big Brothers Big Sisters have. Devian comes from a great family. He has a wonderful mom. He's the youngest of 3 kids. He has 2 older sisters. His grandmother lives here in West Bend. His uncle and now aunt, who was recently married, live in Slinger, and they have 2 kids of their own. But he doesn't have a real father figure in his life. His uncle travels a lot for work, and it's probably the closest thing to a father figure that he has, or a male role model. So really, he just wants a guy to hang out with. And even at 8 years old, he realizes that he just needs a guy to hang out with. He needs to get away from all the girls. So, he's impressed me so much. He's a great student. He loves sports. He's super competitive. And I've been learning about how observant kids are. No kids of my own. I'm just shocked at how quiet he can be, and then pipe in with some random question about how his mind has been, grinding along. One of my second favorite memory of Devian, other than the "how long have you had me" story, or "how long will you have me for," or "do I have you for," was the day of my birthday, the first year of our match. He came into the office and he was working on his homework, and he was like, "Well, what are you going to do tonight?" And I had a whole bunch of work on my desk, and Bill Evans had just come in and dropped off a couple of new lawsuits on my desk. And Devian knows that he's one of my bosses, and he goes, "What? He gave you work on your birthday? Doesn't he know that we're going out to dinner tonight? It's your birthday." And he actually walked into Bill's office with the file and plopped it on Bill's desk and goes, "What do you think this is?" And so Bill humored him and took that lawsuit at least until tomorrow morning. But honestly, it makes such a huge difference in these kids' lives to have that mentor there. If any of you have ever thought about being a big brother, big sister, it's such a small time commitment. A few hours every month, twice a month is what we try to spend with one another. It doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. But it means the absolute world to these kids. I've gotten to go along on many of the programs that Big Brothers Big Sisters puts on for their matches. They are all very well run. We, from girls' night out activities to then, when I may have made a stink about how there were no guys' night out activities, organizing outings at Cabela's and, the like. They do a fantastic job at supporting their matches and giving us activities to do. And really that is why it's so important that we all donate to the United Way. It's not just Big Brothers Big Sisters, it's all of those other organizations on the sheet that really need the United Way support to continue to grow and continue to serve all of the wonderful missions that they're all accomplishing. I've been here in the area for a relatively short time, 4 years here at West Bend, but I've gotten to not only see the work of Big Brothers Big Sisters, but also a large number of those other organizations. So I just want to finish with, this is the community that we work in, that a lot of us live in, and I really do feel as though it's very important to support the United Way and in turn support the missions of all of those organizations. So thanks guys.